Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. What? Hey, what are you doing out here? It's dark out. You don't know what kind of creepy crawlies are out here in the dead of night. Ooh, scary. Come on, get in here. Oh my god. Keep forgetting the controls. Come on, get in here. I'm in the mood for something spooky, something scary. You hear the news? Some guy happened to make the scariest mod ever made. I don't know anything about it yet. That's why I'm here with you, so you can see it with me, right? That's why you're here, right? Oh, yeah, I'm just playing. I know, I'm just playing. Or am I? Ah! And then if this was like a scary ARG video, then it, like, blood would come out of my eyes and I'd start screaming at you, like, ah, you know? Nah, I'm just playing. Let's watch this video.
Scariest thing about Minecraft. What would your answer be?
Loneliness.
Minecraft is an innocent game, one that most people
No
would consider
friends.
not to be scary at all. But there is one thing that the developers decided to add that never fails to scare. Cave noises have no right to be as... To catch
I don't have
anyone
any
up who isn't
storage for
aware,
cave
a
noises,
cave
'cause I'm a
noise is
big
one of
boy and I don't
19
get scared
ambient
of
noises that
those.
play when you were in or
19?
near a cave.
Oh my goodness.
There are many different kinds of them, some long and drawn out, some sharp and jarring, and if these noises actually had a reason or a source, then Minecraft would not be too far away from a horror game.
Oh,
In this video, we'll be going over exactly
No,
what
I
makes
am-
these cave noises
I think cave
terrifying
noises
and how
have
they bring
scared
out
me.
the potential
It reminds me
creepiness
of,
of Minecraft itself.
One
Then
time my
we will be
friends,
using
when
this
we were playing
information to make the
PS4
most
Minecraft
terrifying
or PS3
Minecraft mod.
I think.
If I were to just play a
Turn
cave
on
noise, it's really
cheats,
not all that terrifying.
like cheat modes.
At the end of the day, it's just
so he
good
turned
sound
himself
design to build a
invisible,
creepy
turned off his
atmosphere.
name,
But why is it that when
and
we
then
hear
he
them in
started
Minecraft,
like
they make us want
breaking
to
blocks
instantly leave
around
the
me
game?
and acting.
Sure,
and we
the
were in
sound
like a
design
voice
adds to
call,
it,
so
but
he
it
would
can't
like
just be the noise itself.
pretend.
To
that
answer
there's,
this,
like,
let's take a deeper look at the
blocks are
differences
broken. What are
between
you talking about,
Minecraft
dude?
and
You're
an average
crazy.
horror game. If
And
we
then,
hear a creepy noise in a horror game, sure it's creepy,
like-
but it's completely natural, so we don't really bat an eye.
Then he'd
We
change his
completely
skin
expect
to
it from a game like
Herobrine,
Amnesia,
and he'd
Visage,
go, like,
Iron Lung, or even
like, back to
Phasmophobia,
being, like,
and while
not
each of these
invisible.
games are terrifying
and
and
then
have
he'd
their own
like appear in
extreme
the
measures of
distance
scaring the
when I
player,
looked at him.
it doesn't do it in the same way
And then he'd go
Minecraft
back,
does.
and then he'd hide and go back
Minecraft is not a
invisible,
scary
and
game.
it scared
Why
me.
would
I
there
was
be
like 10
something
years
so
old.
unnerving in the
So I
middle?
started crying.
Cave noises
and I
clearly
called
do
my
not
mom and
belong
told
in
her,
Minecraft, and that makes them more jarring and spine-chilling than if
It
they
was
were in a game that was
embarrassing to think
designed to
about,
make you
but
feel exactly
that was like
that
the most
way.
evil thing.
short,
some of
they
the most
catch you
evil
off
thing
guard.
my friend's ever done.
Of
to
course,
me.
we know there's no reason behind these noises.
Minecraft's
But
scary.
what if there was? I think subconsciously, especially if you're hearing
I
a
guess
cave
he
noise
is
for the
right.
first time, it's natural to assume that it means something. So it makes you feel like something could be around the corner, or right behind you. It gives you the feeling that something is happening without you seeing it.
What the hell is that sound?
No.
We will bring back that feeling of meaning to cave noises that you may have felt the very first time you heard one. As well as being an innocent game, Minecraft is also a simple one. Minecraft is a complete sandbox with no forced objectives or goals, in a randomly generated world. The game doesn't force you to do anything, it just gives you the tools to accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. But along with this openness comes emptiness. The game allows you to breathe life into an otherwise lifeless game. With the incredibly simple mob designs, it doesn't feel like there is much movement to the world aside from the player. Even the mobs that are supposed to be acting as human NPCs feel devoid of any kind of life or intelligence. And for
What if
Minecraft, this is a good thing. There are no distractions or nudges to get in the way of
they
your
were, like,
personal
evil
goal
and they
when
chased
playing the
you?
game.
That's just
But there's a
villagers,
side
what am I
effect to
talking
this
about?
emptiness. When you hear
What
the
if
mere
villagers were
suggestion that there is something
scary?
churning behind the scenes, it's jarring because of its contrast against Minecraft's emptiness and predictability. It's the suggestion that there might be a little more to the game than you originally imagined. The first time you hear a cave noise being one of these suggestions.
Nah, honestly,
This
if
is why I think the Herobrine creepypasta was so easy for
Honestly,
people to
if
latch
I
onto,
heard that
and why
noise
it
when I
gained
was
so much
playing alone,
popularity
I'd
among
be
the
terrified
Minecraft
too.
community in its early days.
I cannot
Herobrine is a
stand
ghost-like entity that was
I-
said to have been spotted in Minecraft by
Ah!
players
Look
online.
at that.
He has the default
I
Steve
really
skin,
like. I
the only
can't
difference
stand
being his
horror
eyes
games.
are
They
completely white.
freak me out.
And while it is stupid to admit I believed it existed when I was 11, there was a very intriguing feel behind the idea of Herobrine. The idea that there was some kind of rogue player or AI that my friends and I hadn't found yet. I want to make an entity that utilizes these cave noises to create a Herobrine-esque effect, taking those suspicions that there is something going on behind the scenes, and confirming them. The question now is, will it be scary? And to answer that, I think there has been one addition to Minecraft that puts these theories to the test. Guardians were mobs added in Minecraft 1.8 back in 2014. The Elder Guardian has a feature very similar to the cave noise. When you get close to an Elder Guardian, it'll jump scare you by making a hologram of itself spin around the player.
Honestly,
along with
that
the sound.
scared me before.
The jump
I
scare
remember
itself
like that
is
happening to
completely
me
harmless,
before.
and to most not scary at all.
It was
Same as
so.
the cave noises.
It's just like
But in the
annoying how
context
like
of
it like
Minecraft, a
catches
game
you
where
off
horror
guard.
elements do
Scares
not
you.
belong, and with the implication that there is more life in this game than assumed, a single small jump scare can do a lot.
Oh my god! Why is it so scary?
Now, it's time to bring all of this together and plan out our mod. Firstly, in order to harness the potential of the cave noises, they need to sound like they are coming from our monster. If you hear more cave noises than normal, this will mean that he is close by. Secondly, in order to make our monster more terrifying, we can mix the essence of two mobs already in the game. Something about being chased by an Enderman can be absolutely terrifying, considering it's one of the few mobs that runs that quickly towards you. On the other hand, baby zombies aren't scary at all, except they can slip through cracks and openings where they just shouldn't be able to. If we can mix these two elements and make a monster that can get through unexpected places, and who also looks tall and creepy, then it will already be beyond terrifying. Thirdly, I want to do my best to make the sound design really terrifying. I'm taking inspiration from Puppet Combo
Baby
and their
zombies
games
are
None and
annoying.
Power Drill Massacre that both have
I think
intense
they've.
and
I think
sustained
it
chasing
happened
sounds
to me,
that catch
like,
you off guard
times
every
where
single
just,
time
like,
you hear them.
You open
Lastly,
your door for a
I
second
want this
and
thing
then,
to feel like
one
it's
runs
more than
in
just a
and
simple
scares you.
Minecraft mob. I want to give it multiple different reactions to the player, complex animations, and make sure that when you see it, it knows.
Oh my. Oh. I don't even have any. This web display mod is like so frustrating because like, I try to fix it and everything, but just just mods in general. I think I'm like technologically inept, where I'll be like trying to like use it, and then just like something will happen for no reason. I'll be like, I guess I can't do anything. And then it's just like that. It's so fun. I just want to like punch a hole in my screen every time. You know what I mean? It ever happened to you? It happened to like. I guarantee like there's probably people who think it's like, oh you get mad when you're using technology. I guarantee those people have like wanted to throw controllers or their phones or something when something doesn't work. Ugh.
Hey Simmers, stop what you're doing. Playing with mods just got easier, thanks to the CurseForge app.
CurseForge.
With the CurseForge app,
You know,
you can
CurseForge
easily
got hacked?
discover and say sul to a new modding experience. Download free now.
This is the brain of the Cave Dweller, and it all starts right here with the Cave Dweller
know-
engine. Every tick, a signal is sent from
You
here
know what's
to
crazy?
the adjacent nodes.
Like,
After setting up a model and some simple placeholder animations,
oh my
I
god,
was able
it's
to
so
start working
scary.
on this
Oh my
brain
god.
and implementing
I'm laughing at
behaviors.
it now, but if I
The
saw
behaviors
that
have their own engines,
I'd
but
start
they're only
crying.
powered if the brain is activating them. For now, let's focus inward on the chasing behavior. Before we start making complex animations, there are only two things that the chase behavior needs to do right now. Number one, chase the player. If this behavior is activated, we want the player to be chased every single tick until the entity dies or despawns. And on the second pathway, we need to first wait 30 seconds before sending the signal through. Once the signal is sent through, it's going to check if the player is looking. If not, we despawn. There's only one reason I want the Cave Dweller to despawn
Like,
mid-chase.
the only, like,
I think it's
the,
very
like,
important to feel like
I
you
think-
can actually escape it. If he kills you too soon, then you barely have any time to feel terrified. However, if he's slow or not powerful enough to kill you, then there's nothing to worry about.
Like, people will tell
It's
me,
all
like,
about finding the right balance between horror and making the chase. Next, I wanted to work on
like
the
the most
fleeing
impressive
behavior.
horror game.
When you encounter the Cave Dweller, there's a chance that he might
AI
run
is
away
Alien
out of sight.
Isolation.
This one works similarly to
where
the chase behavior.
It's like
the
it
engine
has
is
like
activated
the
to permanently
macro
run away
AI
to a
and the
random
micro
spot.
AI, where the macro
If we are
AI
not being looked at,
you're in this big
despawn.
space
The
station,
third and final
and
reaction
the macro
is the stare
AI
behavior.
always knows where you
For the
are.
first pathway, we wait 10 seconds
And then there's
to
a
send the signal
micro
through.
AI, which
Once the
is
signal
the
goes
actual
through, we will
like
check
monster
if we're not
chasing
being
you
looked
around
at,
and stuff,
then
trying to
you
find
guessed it,
you.
despawn.
And so the
The
micro
second
AI
pathway
can
is
make
what I like to call the
mistakes,
personal space
but if it
bubble.
makes too many mistakes,
Stare
the
behavior
macro
will
AI will
constantly
like
check if
help
the
it
player
in
is
little
within
ways,
10
like,
blocks.
oh, it's
If so,
left
it will
this area
immediately turn
of
itself
the
off and
map.
switch to
Go
the chase
move
behavior.
to this area.
With our behaviors finished,
Like that
let's
type
put
of
all
stuff.
of this
It's really
together in the
cool.
brain. First, the conditions for reacting to one of these behaviors is if we are being looked at. Then we will roll a random number 1 out of 3. The signal is then sent to its respective number. After this, the cave dweller is working as intended, except there's something missing. Let's go back to the chase behavior and uncover another pathway. This node will check if there is a 1x1 space right in front of us. If there is, ignore physics and go. On the pathway beside this one, it will do exactly the same thing if there is a block on its head level. Our monster now feels like more than a normal Minecraft mob, but it doesn't look like one. It's time to add arguably the most important thing, animations. First, I revamped the chasing animation, adding a ton more movement to the arms and trying my best to make it look absolutely terrifying. Then I added a run animation for when the entity is fleeing, making it look less intimidating and more bug-like. Next, a quick jolting motion for when the cave dweller is looked at. Then we have 2 animations that, in my opinion, are the most important, crouch and crawl. The thing that makes these animations more terrifying than all the rest is you absolutely do not expect them. When have you ever seen a mob crouch down lower than its head height in order to chase you in a 1x2 space where it otherwise wouldn't fit? When have you ever seen a mob squeeze itself through a tiny 1x1 space to a Minecraft mobs do not normally have this amount
Like a
of
mob
lifelike
that
control
wants to
over
get you
themselves.
so
But this one
badly that
does,
it's like
catching you
squeezing
by
through
complete
cracks.
surprise and making these
It's
animations
so
the most
scary.
terrifying out of all of them.
It's
Now,
such a
we need to
scary
make it
little
live up to
idea.
its name and start playing some cave noises. In the brain, let's add 2 more checks. First, we need a timer that upon reset sets a random time between 8. Once this time is below 5 minutes, send a signal. But the signal will not go through unless that other condition being if the player. The moment these 2 fire, start playing ambient cave noises. But not just any cave noises. I custom designed 4 of my own sounds, trying to make them sound a little bit more intense, and I think I succeeded. When that same timer hits 0 and both checks are still met, spawn the cave dweller. There can only be one in existence. The last thing we need to do is go back through and add custom sounds. First, a cracking sound whenever you stare at the monster. Secondly, custom footsteps and a scurry sound whenever he disappears. Then a fleeing sound, like a screeching when he... And lastly, the chase sound. I think it's best if you hear it in the next segment where we test everything by simply exploring a cave.
It's so loud.
By the way, the panic you saw in that clip was 100% authentic. I was not
Dev.
planning on getting actually
Like
jump scared
Devin or
by my
like
own mod
developer?
anytime during this project, but it happened, and I threw away any chance I had at defending myself along with that sword. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video and want to support,
Open.
Join
See if I can.
large scale.
No. There we go. No. Is there any way to get out of this? Oh my. There you go. Let's see what other cave dweller and clear. Nah, whatever. You know what? You know what? You know what? I'm gonna get this mod. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the cave dweller mod. Do something about it. 12 seconds. That's a world record. Nice. Oh, that's his name too. Nice. No, nice said. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna go figure out how to get this mod installed.